Good morning everyone and welcome to Rob's Theme Park Vlogs, where I'm here at our second day at the Universal Parks. Today we're over at Islands of Adventure and we will be heading back over to Universal a little bit later on in the day as well. We'll be getting on plenty of attractions over here, including going on Velocicoaster, Hagrid's Magical Creatures. We'll be going on Hulk as well, and also getting on some water rides today, including Popeyes and also Dudley Do Rides. Plenty of rides to go up in today's vlog. You may notice yesterday there was an absence of a vlog from yesterday's one, so there will be a day skipped. It's due to the fact we returned to Animal Kingdom yesterday about sort of halfway through the day, so we had quite a shorter day yesterday, so there was not really a need for a vlog yesterday. However, there's a bonus vlog coming for you, as the full version of Phantasmic will be being uploaded very, very soon as well, so do keep your eyes peeled for that. It's going to be a great day here at Islands of Adventure / Universal. Join us along for the vlog. Here we go. Right then, we're going to kick off our day with a ride on the Incredible Hulk coaster. This is good, this ride is. So we just come off a 3/4 ride on Incredible Hulk coaster, as the ride actually broke down halfway through. So we got to the mid-course brake run, which is about 3/4 of the way through the ride actually, and literally we got stuck on the brake run. They did the announcement saying that we're going to be evacuated, so we got evacuated from the ride, come down the stairs and went through all the back of house and through the station. Yeah, so that was a interesting start to the day, but one of the very rare things you actually get to do at the theme parks is to get an evac from a ride, so any credit is a credit for that. And I say, I've had credits at the American parks before. I remember last time I came to Florida, we got evac'd off of Spaceship Earth over at Epcot, so now I can add Hulk here at Islands of Adventure to my list of evacs on rides. Interesting, very well handled as well. They've done a very good job of handling the situation. I say obviously the ride is going to be down for a bit of time now, so we might come back and do it again a little bit later on, try and get an actual full ride on it, but for the time being it obviously is down whilst they move the train off the brake runs and reset the ride systems. Hopefully it won't be too long before they get it open again, because the operations normally are quite good here. So we've come on down to Toon Lagoon. Down here is where you've got Dudley Do Rides, Ripsaw Falls, and you've also got Popeye and Pluto's Build Rat barges as well. Two of the wettest water rides in Florida, I think I can say on that one. We're going on them very, very shortly. Obviously, we're going to get very soaked on them, so there will be no cameras on them rides at all. Right then, we're taking a ride on Jurassic Park River Adventure. This is the classic ride themed to the Jurassic Park films. Takes you to encounter some dinosaurs. Here we go. So we just come off a ride on Jurassic Park River Adventure. Now we're taking a ride on Skull Island Reign of Kong.
Not better this part.
So one of the things that they've changed on Kong since the last time I came, they actually at the moment have been trialling the ride without 3D glasses, so I don't know how this affects the actual ride experience. I don't know if they've changed the projections or something to make it different that doesn't require the 3D glasses. We'll find out in a minute if they've done something new maybe in the ride. But yeah, 3D glasses aren't being used at the moment. So we just come off a ride on Skull Island Reign of Kong. Really, really good ride, that one. Really, really well themed throughout the attraction, right from the queue line to the actual ride itself. Now I say, the one thing they've tried this time is they've actually, removed the 3D glasses and they've made the film sections 2D now, which sort of works quite well, I think. But I think the thing is, a lot of the effects that you see, like where the creatures and stuff snap towards you, obviously used to work better, I think, in 3D. So it kind of works and it doesn't work, in my opinion. But I mean, obviously they're trialing it for a new thing. You know, obviously they don't have 3D over on Fast and Furious, so you know, it's weird to see them trying it. But I mean, the actual ride itself still works really, really well. Like the actual size of the screen and the scale of what's going on around you and the way the car moves does make it a really good ride. But me personally, I think with the 3D glasses it was just slightly better. I think it made some of the effects on the screen a bit better. But we'll see how the future of the ride goes with it. They might, at some point, they might update the screen content. They might even add, what they do a lot of the time, I've noticed at the Disney attractions now, to make it more of a sort of a 3D effect, is they put a screen in front and then a screen behind, so you kind of get two sections of things going on, which seems to work quite well. So we might even see that in the future. You know, they're always developing and expanding and changing these attractions to make them better, more reliable. Maybe that was one of the issues with the 3D. Maybe the 3D wasn't reliable, so you know, that's why they changed it. But we'll see how the future of the ride goes. But no, still a really good ride here. Here's our next ride for the day. We're going to take a ride on Jurassic Park's Velocicoaster. Now, I rode this ride 2 years ago, and it's absolutely brilliant. This ride is really packs a good punch. On Jurassic Park's Velocicoaster. Really good ride, really intense ride. I say it's, you know, got some good inversions in it and a really, really good ride layout. The only thing I'd say that was a little bit annoying on it, right? So earlier on today when we was on Hulk, obviously we had an evac on that ride and we got given a fast track to another attraction. Now, Velocicoaster is a very similar intensity to Hulk, so I feel like it fits into the same sort of category of ride. However, for some reason on that ride, what they didn't. We said we couldn't use the fast track on Velocicoaster, which I think is a bit weird, really, because like, surely it's a similar intensity ride, same sort of ride. Like, why would you not allow them to do it?
Getting something to eat.
It's just one of the.
Go ahead and find an available table. Place your order through the Universal Orlando app. They don't bring the food out to the table.
So it's not
One of the negative things, really. You know?
What was that?
It's just one of the negative things, really, I think, about this park a little bit, is that they haven't got the fast track or the redemption thing sorted out quite as smoothly as other places do. So one of the things that obviously Disney does really, really well is when a ride goes down, you just get given a redemption pass for any of the other attractions. There's no, like, oh, you can't go on this ride, you can't go on that ride. So I mean, that's a bit bad on Universal's part, really. You know, if you're on a high intensity ride like Hulk and it goes down, you should be able to really use it on a similar intensity ride, you know, really. But oh well, you know, what can you do? Right then, time for some water rides now here. We're going to start off with a ride on Dudley Do Right's Ripsaw Falls, and then we're going to be heading straight over afterwards to go and do Popeye and Bluto's Build Rat Barges. Two very wet rides here indeed. Soggy water rides done for the day. I've actually had to change over to my phone for the minute because my camera's in my bag, which is, I don't want to open up and it's a bit soggy still, so I've got my phone for the second. That was good, that was. I must admit, like, I do enjoy Popeyes and also Dudley Do Rights. They're both two really good water rides. Ones that we could never have in the UK just due to the amount of soaking you actually get on them. Like, you know, like on Popeyes, you might as well just jump in the bath in your clothes and that gives you the same experience. But no, two really good, a good laugh. Such a good laugh, both of them are. Really good rides. Not going to do them anymore today, but I'm sure we'll do them the next time we come. Brilliant. So we're now heading back up towards Hogsmeade. We're going to now go and do a ride on Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure Ride. This is a really, really good Intamin multi-launch coaster themed to the style of Hagrid's motorbike from the Harry Potter films. It's a really, really good attraction here. I'll tell you one thing I will say, clouds are coming over here, so I think we might be getting a storm in the next hour or so. We've got about just over 2 hours of park time left, so we haven't got a lot of time left. The park is shutting at 6 o'clock today. I say it opened at 8 this morning, so it's an early start for the park, but it's still quite a short day for a park this size. I mean, when you sort of take into consideration that normally this park, when it runs a nighttime show, is open till 9, and the Disney parks, like Magic Kingdom, opens at 8 o'clock for early riders, 9 o'clock is the opening time of actual Disney, and it's open right through till 10 o'clock at night. So it's quite a short day for a park like this. And to be fair, on this day in particular, it's a 6 o'clock shut, so I don't know if they've got something on tonight that's like a special event or something maybe, but I haven't really seen anyone around for like a special event, because normally if it's like a show or something like that, you normally see people around, but I haven't really seen anything, so it's a bit of an interesting one really. But yeah, say 6 o'clock closing. Maybe they know something, I don't know. Maybe they think the storm's going to come over a bit earlier. It does feel like it to me. Last time we came to Universal, we was over at Diagon Alley. Now we've come on over to Hogsmeade. It's strange to see snow on the roofs of buildings in 32 degrees heat. Very interesting. So, we come back over to Universal itself, the actual Universal Studios Park. We're going to do one final ride on Mummy to end our day, on what has been quite a chaotic day here actually at Universal Studios and Dino Adventure. There's been sort of, operations have not been very good today, I would say. They've not been their strongest today. There's been quite a few sort of issues throughout the day, rides going down, and the way they've sort of handled them rides going down has not been the smoothest. You know, like at Disney, when a ride goes down, they instantly will give you a redemption pass, or they'll give you a fast track to another ride to, to make up the time you've lost. Whereas here, it's kind of like hit and miss really, whether or not you do get that or not. You know, they're not as organised with it, I'd say. But it's a shame, because the park itself is actually really, really good. I just think they could do a better job of sort of sorting out when rides go down, how they handle the situations and stuff. Like I mentioned to you earlier about when we got broken down on Hulk earlier, like the fast track they give you doesn't necessarily equal the ride you've just been on, kind of thing. So it's kind of like you miss out and stuff, and that can cause disruptions to your day. It's a shame really, but I mean, apart from those issues, it has been an okay day. You know, it's not been too bad. But the other thing I said as well, the fact that the park is shutting at 6 means that you have sort of lost out on a lot of ride time that you sort of don't miss out on at the other parks. And I wouldn't say it's been particularly busy today, like it's not been mentally busy for a day at Universal, but I just think all the delays and stuff have caused a few issues really. However, what can you do? So graduation has obviously started here in Florida and across probably the whole of the US. I don't know how it works out here. But it's so busy now on park, like literally. I remember last time we actually came during the 2 weeks that graduation was going on. So travel tip for you, if you are coming to Florida for the theme parks, do not come basically the whole of May, because the whole of May is like graduation. So every like Friday and Saturday, and sometimes during the week as well, the parks are busy because all the parks host graduation events. As you can see how busy it is now, look. My recommendation for you is actually the 2 weeks that we have done, which is the last week of April, first week of May, because then that way you only catch one of the graduation weekends. But no, it's chaos, this is. So in amongst all the chaos, we are going to wrap up today's vlog here at Universal and Islands of Adventure. I say, it's been a bit of a sort of interesting day, to say the least. I say there's been, operations have not been great today at the park, I will say that. They've been okay in some areas, but a lot of it has been a bit sort of up and down today. I mean, a lot of rides have sort of gone down, and the way that it's been sort of handled hasn't been the best. So yeah, you know, but you know, sometimes it's like that sometimes, you know. To be fair, today's the only day we've really had a sort of a bad day really. Every other time it's been kind of alright. But yeah, so we're now heading out of the park. We're going to go get some food now. Tomorrow we are back at Epcot for a second day there. So we'll be getting back on Guardians, we'll be getting back on to quite a lot of the rides there. We'll be doing Remy's Ratatouille Adventure as well. That'll all be coming up. And tomorrow you will be getting a secondary vlog from me tomorrow. So I say you didn't get one from Animal Kingdom because most of the rides that we did on the second day I'd already covered in the first day vlog, so you will be getting updates from around the park from Epcot tomorrow as we're going to explore more of World Showcase, more of the rides and attractions, and return to some of our favourites as well. Until next time on Ralph's Theme Park Vlogs, we'll see you later on. It's graduation here.